Hey, hello everyone, Arpit here. This is the second episode of Arpit Daily Talks, where you will get your daily learning dose. I'm really glad to have you on my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'm going to discuss about one of the most demanding topic on the internet, that is ChatGPT. Okay. I know there is a lot of buzz around ChatGPT, artificial intelligence from last couple of months. Many giant company like Google, Microsoft has made the collaboration with the artificial intelligence and created their own applications. So you must have heard a lot of news about the artificial intelligence. You might have watched so many videos, read so many articles, but sometimes you find it a bit difficult to understand due to using a lot of technical words or the terms to explain the things. So I try my best to explain uh, the architecture behind the chat GPT, how does it work, and what is artificial intelligence in a very layman language, so that even if you're not from the technical background or you just started your professional career, you can also understand from the basic. Okay, so without further ado, let's quickly jump into our today's topic. What is chat GPT? But before discussing about the chat GPT, let's discuss from very basic, what is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence has breakdown into two words called artificial and the intelligence. Now, what is the meaning of artificial and what is the meaning of intelligence? So let's first talk about what is intelligence. Okay, so intelligence can be defined as the mental ability of the brain, of the mind, for reasoning, solving complex problems, learning, and the decision making capabilities. So anyone who has the brain, anyone who has the mind, and who can do the reasoning, who can do the who can solve the complex problem, who can take the decision, who can learn, can be considered as a intelligence. Okay. Now on this planet, on this earth, who have this intelligence? Okay. So everyone who have the brain, who can use their brain for the decision making skill, for the reasoning, and for other purposes, then they have the intelligence. So for example, humans, animals, birds, all the sea animals, so they can also use their brain to take the decisions, to do the reasoning, or to from wherever purpose they want to use it. Okay, so these kind of things we call it as a intelligence. Now this kind of intelligence we call it as a natural intelligence, because this kind of intelligence we all the species got since our birth, right? So that's why we call it as a natural intelligence. Now if you're curious to know like who has the highest intelligence on the earth, then humans are the one, of course, who has the highest intelligence on the earth, after the chimpanzees, elephant, crows, and the dolphins. So these are the top five intelligent species on the earth. Now let's talk about the human first. So as you know, like human has the highest intelligence on the earth. So you can imagine like they have a lot of responsibilities. Everyone, has to rely on the humans only to get the things done. So every small things to the big things, some basic thing to the complex things, everyone has to rely on the humans, to do the calculations, to do the complex activities and everything, right? So what human did is human intelligence transferred to the machines and the computer. So what human did is they want to reduce the overhead, they want to reduce, the work pressure for each and everything. They transferred the intelligence to the machine, so that they have the same level of intelligence as they do. Okay, so human has the intelligence that is called natural intelligence, and they transfer the intelligence to the machines, to the computer, and of course that kind of intelligence is called the artificial intelligence. So if I talk about the artificial intelligence, when the human and the artificial, called the machines and the computer, collaborated with each other, or they shared their intelligence with each other, then this process is called artificial intelligence. Okay. So now when the human transfer their intelligence to the artificial computers or the machines, that means those machines now can do the same thing what human can do. They can also solve the problems, they can also do the complex activities, they can also do they can also take the decisions based on the data, right? So now the machines can also mimic the humans. Okay, now human develop the artificial intelligence for various purposes. So these are one of the major advantage why human develop the artificial intelligence. why they have transferred their intelligence to the machines or to the computers, just to reduce the manual work, to improve the productivity, avoid doing repetitive tasks, solve the complex problems, greater accuracy, improve decision making skills, and enhance the efficiency. So there are list of advantages are there for using artificial intelligence. And I think you have also experienced a lot of things in your daily routine life as well, that how the artificial intelligence has changed our life, right? So these are the various advantage of using the artificial intelligence. But the question is that how machines mimic the human mind. As we know, like human, as a being and human, we have the brain to process anything, right? But machine doesn't have the brain. So how machine process anything? Do they also have the brain? So yeah, so machine also have the brain called AI model. Okay, so the name of the brain of the machine is called AI model. Now, what is this AI model? So AI model is nothing. It's just a engine, or you can consider that as a AI engine that has a lot of algorithms. Now, what is algorithm? Algorithm is nothing. It is the collection of programs. It is the collection of programming code that the developer has developed. So it is the collection of lot of the programs that process the data and produce the output, because machine has not their own mind, so we have to train them. So we have to train the mind, that is the AI model. So we have to, we as a human, we have to train the AI models. So these AI model basically train on the data, and that data can be come from various sources available on the internet, like the images, documents, voice, books, and there are a lot of ways to collect that data. So in the background, when you expect anything from the machine, there is an AI model running in the background who process the data available on the internet from the various sources, analyze it, uh, you know, take the decisions and convert it back to the natural language and produce it to the machines or to the humans. Now, what is this AI model? So AI model basically, as I told you, it is a collection of a lot of algorithms. And in the later slide, you will be hearing about this word a lot, because the whole artificial intelligence is dependent on the AI model. Any artificial intelligence working in this whole world is dependent on the AI model, right? So how this AI model works actually? So AI model has basically five major steps. First of all, it takes the input, it analyzes the data, then it processes the data, then takes the decision and prediction based on the data available on the internet, then provide the valuable output. Okay, so you can understand that in that way also. It takes the input, okay, then do the analyze, do the processing, do the decisions and the prediction based on the algorithm, based on the training as a human we have provided to this AI model. Okay, and then generate the uh, accurate output to the human beings. So since this AI models are being trained by the human beings, and they are still learning using the internet data regularly, hence it may produce inaccurate information about people, places, or the facts. So you cannot 100% rely on the information that you are getting from the AI, right? So you have to be make sure, like once you get the data from the machines or AI model, you need to be 100% sure, you have to verify that information is correct. So whenever you use any artificial intelligence feature, any business application that is using the artificial intelligence capability, you will always find this as a disclaimer that the information may be inaccurate, whatever it is producing. So be careful about that. All right, so this is just you have to keep in mind that the mistakes can be happened from the AI. Now, there are different types of AI models based on the the industries or the organization requirements. Because let's say one organization has a different kind of AI requirement, other industry has a different kind of AI requirement. Some industries or the organization belongs to the sales, some industries or the organization belongs to the customer service, some belongs to the marketing, right? And there are different industries like the retail industries, we have the airline industries, we have the healthcare industries, insurance industries, banking industries. So every industry has their own, requirement related to the AI. So based on that, there are various organizations have created a lot of AI models, but some of the AI models are like the like some organization wants to extract the information from the invoice. So usually you see it this kind of requirement in the retail kind of organization where they get the invoice from their customer and they want to scan it automatically, get the information from that and automatically feed it into the system, extract all the text in the photos in the PDF documents, extract the data from the ID document like passport, driving license and all. So there are different types of requirement. So earlier we before the AI model were introduced or the artificial intelligence capabilities were introduced, we as a human have to do all kind of things manually. But now using this artificial intelligence, these all kind of capabilities, we can achieve it using artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence AI model is not something that that once it is built, it cannot be changed. It always, it always has the capability to improve, and other different types of industries or organization can create the AI model as per their own business need. All right. Now, who are designing these AI models? So this is one of the basic question in our mind. Like AI model is one of the, the main component behind the artificial intelligence. Then who are building these AI models? So AI models are being built by the large enterprises, organizations like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple, and OpenAI. I'm going to discuss about that in more details. So OpenAI is also one of the organization that we are hearing it from last couple of months a lot. So Microsoft, Google, like Amazon has built the AI, product called Alexa. Apple has their own AI product called Siri. So these organization has created their own AI product and developed their own AI models. But sometimes being a developer, if you're working in an organization, you might get the requirement to create your own AI model. If any of the AI model that is created by this organization is not fit for your business needs, so you always create the algorithms, you can write the programs and you can create your own AI model as well. So these kind of AI models are called custom AI models. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the OpenAI here because our topic is all about ChatGPT. So before directly jumping into the ChatGPT, I wanted to discuss about its background. So what is OpenAI? So OpenAI is also like an organization, same like Microsoft, Amazon, and the Google. It is an artificial intelligence research laboratory. It's based out in San Francisco, USA. It is basically focused on developing advanced AI models. So every industry has their expertise in their particular domain, but the OpenAI is it is a research laboratory who are developing the AI model. Okay, and the name of the CEO of this company is Sam Altman. The full name is Samuel Harris Altman, and the nickname is Sam Altman. Okay. Now this company has developed three products till now. The first is ChatGPT, second is DALL-E, and the third is API. Okay. So today in this video, I'm going to discuss about the Chat GPT, not about the DALL-E and the API, but just wanted to give a quick overview about that. So Chat GPT is a product. It is kind of a chatting application. So like you have a lot of you deal with a lot of chatting application on the daily life, like the WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Hangout, Telegram, Twitter. So there are a lot of chatting applications are there where you can chat with the people. And so same like OpenAI has also developed a chatting application, and that chatting application is the Chat GPT. This chat application is different from other chatting application because it can answer any type of question you are asking from the chat application. So, Facebook, WhatsApp, these kind of chatting application is a conversational chatbot. You can only chat with, the humans and also from the machine as well nowadays, but they are restricted to provide you the answers in a limited way. Okay, but the Chat GPT is kind of it is a source of information. So whatever question you ask this application, you can expect any kind of, you can expect the answer of your questions. Okay. Now, Dolly is the another product that provide you the realistic images based on the descriptions. Okay, so you can just simply write it I need the Microsoft Azure architecture. I need the Power Platform architecture. So you can just simply type it, and you will get the images from the OpenAI. All right. So this product works in that way. API is one of the most important things because OpenAI is providing they are developing the AI models. So they don't want to limit themselves to on their own company. They want that everyone in this world, the different industries can also use their AI capabilities. So they created their own APIs. So you can integrate the chat GPT, Dolly features, or the other product features by consuming their APIs in your own business applications. So nowadays you are hearing about there are a lot of organizations like the Microsoft or the Apple, Amazon, Google. They have created their own AI modules. They have created their own AI products by consuming the APIs provided by the OpenAI, right? So this is the way how OpenAI expose their APIs to provide or to extend their product capabilities to the outside world. Okay, but I'm going to discuss about the Chat GPT here. Okay, so ChatGPT is one of the product that is developed by OpenAI, and it is trained on the massive data set of text designed to engage in human-like conversation and answer a wide range of questions on the various topic. So as I told you, like ChatGPT is not similar like other chatting application available. It actually answers your question. So in the example, in the picture I have shown you, I have simply asked the ChatGPT that tell me something about Arpit Microsoft MVP. Okay, so obviously chatting application is just a UI. Okay, it cannot do anything unless some process engine is working in the background. So what is this process engine? That process engine is nothing but the AI model. So whenever you ask any question with a chat GPT transfer that input or the question to the AI model. That AI model analyze the data, process the data, and will search that data that is available on the internet, refine that data and give it back to the users. So this is the whole process works in the background. Okay, so if I break the chat GPT, then it makes of two words. First is chat and the second is GPT. Okay, so chat is nothing, it's just a chatting application like other application chatting application available in this world. So this is just a chatting application to chat with the human. But GPT is basically a AI model. So this is the name of the AI model that the OpenAI has given the name. So as I told you already that the AI model is nothing. It's just a collection of lot of algorithms, lot of programs, lot of code, so that it can analyze the data, it can process the data to produce the outcome. So ChatGPT is basically uh, made up of two words, chat and the GPT. Now let's talk about this AI model in more details. What is this GPT means? Okay, so GPT stands for in the GPT, the G stands for generative, P stands for pre-trained, and the T stands for transformer. Okay, now what is the meaning of each individual this um, word like generative? So generative means like it generates the human like text and content, images, music in the natural language. One of the beauty of this chat GPT is that you can ask the question in your natural language and you get the answer in your own language, in the natural language. So that's why this this chat GPT is a generative. It generates the content in the human language. It generates the content in the natural language. That's why it's a generative. So G stands for generative. P stands for pre-trained. As I discussed about that in the previous slide, you have to train the AI model based on the data available on the internet. So same like that, GPT is a AI model who have been trained by the humans. Okay. Now these humans have trained the data, and this data is coming from the internet. Now internet has internet as you know, like on the internet, the data is available in various format. The data can be available in the structured format or in the unstructured format. If- Structured format means in the form of tables, in the form of rows, like we store it in the SQL and in the Oracle database, in the MS SQL. And the unstructured data means if the data is stored in the form of files like audio files, the documents, images. So these kind of data is called unstructured data. So pre-trained means it is already trained on the large data set, and transformer is basically the algorithm. Okay, so as I told you, any AI model use the algorithm to process the data, to analyze the data. So in the similar way, ChatGPT use the algorithm. That algorithm is called transformer. So this is not a new word. Anyone who is from the data scientist or the data analyst background, they might have heard about this algorithm called transformer. So transformer basically use the deep learning or the machine learning capabilities in the background to analyze the data, to process the data, and generate the output in the natural language. So this is the whole meaning of the GPT in the whole chat GPT. So G for generative, P for pre-trained, and T for transformer. Now this AI model, as I told you in my earlier slide, there are different types of AI model available based on the industry's requirement. This AI model is considered as a large language based AI model, or we also call it as LLM. Since this AI model are basically the natural language processing AI model that analyze and process the data that is available in the text format or the structured format or in the unstructured format and generate the answer in the human natural language, right? So this AI model is basically work on the languages. That's why this AI model comes in the category of large language model. So whenever you heard about this or hearing about this term like large language model, so it is nothing. It is just a AI engine. It is just a type of AI model that the Chat GPT use it for the natural language processing. All right. Now Microsoft has made the announcement to collaborate with the OpenAI. So that I'm going to cover it in the next video. So stay tuned for my next video, and that's all for the today. So stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.